Hello, happy gardeners. Welcome back to Stinky Ditch Nursery. We've got Darcy on camera. Say hello, Darcy.
Hi.
And today we are planting some digitalis seeds, some foxgloves. You can put these in well, from sort of March onwards. So we're a little bit late with them, but it doesn't matter. Just plant them, just plant them. Now, digitalis, the foxglove, they are the most beautiful, beautiful plants. Some are biannual. That means that they will grow a lot of leaf in your first year, then they'll go dormant for the winter, and then they'll flower in the second year, and then they'll die. You also, well, they won't die. Well, they will. That plant will die, but it passes on its seeds. You also get perennial foxgloves. Now, the one that I'm going to be potting up now today is digitalis pharyngia. Das, can you pronounce that?
Pharyngium.
Okay, yeah, there we go. But that's what we're doing. It's the rusty foxglove. Spanish foxglove, I think it's called. And they come up with these lovely brown flowers. And we're going to get some seeds in. So for this, we have a seed mix. The seed mix is made of three things. It's made of gritty sand, it's made of reused compost from last year, and it's made from topsoil. I was forgetting what I was making my compost out of then for a minute. Oh, it's because Marla's put me under stress. That's what it is, Das. It is, yeah, it's putting the pressure on, crikey. So what we're going to do is, I did a little video before showing you how to make this mix. So I'm going to get this supermarket container here, and I'm going to make lots of holes in the bottom of it. Got to have good drainage, ever so important to get that drainage in there, otherwise your seeds will be sat in some soggy compost and they will rot before they germinate. Now we're going to put a little bit of compost in there. Das, if you'd like to spin in a little bit, show them where it is. There we go, and I'm going to tap that like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to water this prior to sowing the seeds. With such small seeds, it's good to water it first because then the seeds don't all float all over the place. And there we go. Give that a little bit of a drenching. There we are. And the water's gone through nicely because we have got good drainage with it. Now, digitalis seeds, or a lot of them, need light. They need a bit of UV light to kick in the thing to start them germinating, for the cells to start splitting and the plants to start growing. So I'm going to, Darcy, if you'd like to spin in on my grubby hand, I'm going to put a few seeds in my hand like that. Not many, because you've got to bear in mind all of these will turn into. We create the little groove, we give it a bit of a tap, and then move them in lines across your seed tray, like this. Because then you'll know when they come, you know, if you have any weeds come up, you'll know that these three lines will be the foxgloves, and once you've had a few come up, they will become quite familiar. Now, because we want those to have UV light, if we were to cover them with soil, they probably won't get it. But if we cover it with sand, now if you think of this sand as tiny little bits of grit, even though it's very, very small, light waves are very, very tiny. So if we've only got a fine layer of sand, there will be holes where the light can come through and get to our seeds and give them the UV that they need to start germinating. And there we go. There are, does spin in, show people. Just a very fine covering like that, just to keep the seeds moist. I'm going to stick a label in it, dating when it was done and what it is, and we are going to leave that in an unheated greenhouse. I think I wrote on here what temperature they need. They need about 2 to 4 weeks at 20 degrees. It's almost like a recipe, isn't it? Anyway, this has been Robbie Phoenix and Darcy on camera down at Stinky Ditch Nursery, showing you how to plant out some digitalis seeds in spring. Thanks for watching.